This is how these leaves looked a year ago. And this is how they look now. A year ago? Now. Alright, I guess you've got what today's video is gonna be about. It's time to tell their story and repot them since they started to outgrow their first pots. It all has begun a year ago when I got an idea to refresh my etiolated graptoveria. I decapitated the top, and after the first roots appeared, I planted it as usually. By the way, I decided to propagate it by leaf cuttings. So I collected some lower leaves, left them in a shallow container, and started waiting. First pinky roots appeared after 3-4 weeks, and I got really excited about it. That was actually the moment when I started this channel, by the way. Some days went by, and I planted them carefully in their first pots. I was expecting them to grow much faster. I couldn't stop measuring them and looking up online what 1 or 2 months old graptoveria babies should look like. All the plants on the internet I came across were much bigger than mine. The months went by, I finally let them grow in peace, and slowly but steadily they kept getting bigger. They're also the plants that have come through the winter the best in my entire collection. Even after keeping them under artificial light for the long period, I couldn't see any signs of etiolation. Alright, I think that's enough story for now, and we can go back to today. First of all, I don't want to mess up them and kill them after a year of growing, so I'm feeling a lot of responsibility and kind of nervous. I know that I'll not be allowed to water them right away after repotting, so I watered them thoroughly 3 days ago and they are fully hydrated by now. As you see, all the babies are not alone. They all have like 2-3 siblings sitting together. I'd like to separate them, but I can't say if it's possible until I haven't taken them out. Okay, let's not beat around the bush and let's start. First, I want to see what's going on under the surface, as always. And for this purpose I need some containers not to make a lot of mess here, like this. It's not that clean, but I guess it's perfect. And this is the first time after almost a year when the roots see daylight. As always, I'm paying attention to the root quality, and they seem to be healthy and strong. Next one, also nice and clean. But wait. I don't like how the soil mix smells. It smells like mold, yes? And I don't know why. Maybe there was too much gardening soil, or maybe I don't know why. But that's also a good reason to get them fresh soil mix today. Yeah, it maybe looks strange, but it smells also strange. I don't know, it's not okay. So they definitely will not be watered for the next 5 days. I want them to get as dry as possible. And now I can try to separate them. It feels like I'm gonna kill it if I tear it more, But for this, oh, look, we can actually pull it gently. It's like a hair. You need a hairbrush to get them apart. So, yes, I hope it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Look, now we have two. Let's do the same. Let's try to do the same with this one, with this, actually 3. Yes, if I pull it gently, it lets to separate. Yes. And the last one, it also gets easier. Wow, I feel like a surgeon, yes. Okay, this might be the biggest one. But it feels strange. They look like they are totally connected. And when you pull them apart, no, these are actually connected. Okay, I won't kill them today. Maybe later, but not today. Let's continue. So these 4 are attempting to get apart also. Yes, 1, and here no, and this one no. Okay, it's not that bad. The problem why I want them to... No, the problem... not the problem. The main thing why I wanted to separate them is that I prepared these tiny pots, and I thought if they are gonna sit together, then they will be maybe too small. Actually not, but they are not much bigger than the previous pots they've been sitting in. I know. So if I can separate them, then these pots are perfectly fine. But if not, then I have some bigger pots like this. I bought recently, not recently, last year, around 100 of these containers, and that's the point. I don't know if it's okay to sit them in such big pot. Maybe I can just go with drainage up to 30% and it will be fine. Yes. As always, what first? First is drainage layer. Why? Because it's really important for your plants to stay healthy and to breathe well and not to let water sit around the roots for too long. Maybe one day I can create these videos without any stress, you know, and I'm really expecting and really looking for those days. But now, as you see, I'm quite nervous. The smaller pots are also being filled with drainage, and it looks like I'm running out of my clay pebbles. I just hope it's gonna be enough for today. Okay, the last pot, and I ran out of my drainage. It was perfect. Now I can get started with planting. I like to place a pot inside the container with soil mix and fill it there. This way I don't produce additional mess. The hardest part about planting is holding the plant right in the middle of the pot and filling it evenly with soil. And I know it's not that important, but I just want the plant to have enough growing space on each side. First, it looks better for me, and second, I don't have to repot my succulent soon because it has again overgrown its pot. I am done with all smaller pots, and now it's turn of the biggest ones. As I said, I filled 1/3 of them with drainage to prevent them from staying wet for too long. Bigger babies, bigger pots. So easy it is. Okay, I'm done for today, and now I have a lot of beautiful graptoverias sitting in their own pots. The only thing I don't like about these pots that they are pretty cheap and they look less plastic, and for sure they are not allowed to stay in the first row on my balcony because otherwise the sun will make them too hot and they will produce some chemicals that are not perfect for the roots and for the plants. But if they are not standing under direct sunlight, I think they are totally fine for now. Overall, I'm fully satisfied with the results of today's repotting. And just as a small reminder in the end of today's video, that's how these babies looked 10 months ago, a couple of hours ago, and now, sitting peacefully in their new homes. That's it for today. Thank you for watching and thank you a lot for all of your kind comments and support. See you in the next one.